Hey Pirate family, how you doing? It's Mr. G, Mr. Greenert, whatever you call me. Hopefully those two, the others are not good. Before I get into 6th grade specific, I want to say a couple things for my other tasks that I have in the hall. First and foremost, yearbooks. They were completed and sent into the printer before this all began. In fact, it was finalized on the day before spring break, so we're good. Yearbooks will occur. They are coming. They will be here at some point during the summer. Mr. Mitchell and I are discussing on ways to distribute those. More details coming on that. Also, student council. Some questions have come up about voting because normally we did officer voting at the end of the year. Clearly we can't do that. We will have to do votes for officers and representatives the first part of next school year. That's just the way this turned out, unfortunately. So those two things handle the entire building. At that point, you can finish watching in 7th and 8th grade. Now I'm just talking to my 6th graders. Miss you much. As you can see behind me, I had to bring some of my classroom here with me home. So I fell a little back to the normal. I mean, we're not normal. We're back to normal for that matter. I'm never normal, you know that. However, we do have 6 weeks of school left, and in those 6 weeks we intend on still giving you opportunity to learn and improve your grade overall. As you've heard from our great superintendent and our great administration, we are reaching out to you guys as much as we can. Obviously, if you are not getting all that information, or your parents are not, make sure they are giving us proper email addresses, phone numbers, all these things that we need to reach out to you at this point. We have to have that. If you want to stay in the loop, we need to be able to reach out to you. You need to be able to reach out to us. Speaking of that, a couple of things before next week, if you would like to, and your parents obviously should be getting onto this. Remind, I've been using it all school year. Most of my kids are on this. There's still a few that are not. If you are, or your parents are not on, what you need to do is you need to send a text message to the information above, put that in the body, and then the recipient or the number you would enter is 81010. Then you will be able to get access to the Remind stream of information that I send out. I will send it out daily. I will continue doing that. If you get the Remind app, you can also do that. That same message in the body is the class code, so you can be able to find my class that way as well. If you have problems, obviously email me and we'll straighten that out. Also, something that I went ahead and set up over all this is Google Classroom. I know some classes have already been doing this. Go ahead and add me in, why not? Get yourself a classroom for 6th grade math. This is the classroom code. Make sure you enter that in as you see it. Clearly you're watching the video. You can pause this at any point to write it down. The classroom code will get you into what I have put in so far, which is literally every packet of notes that we have taken over the school year. They're in there. Over the course of these 6 weeks, I'm going to be throwing in extra information, whether it's video snippets or websites to go to or further practice for help. It's all going to be there. So obviously I will be reaching back out to you Monday morning with week 1 content. I can't wait to hear back from some of you. Well, all of you, let's be honest. I like picking on all of you. I miss you much. I really do. This is crazy the way that we had to end this school year so abruptly, and hopefully we'll be able to somehow celebrate this year still. Whether it's the start of next school year or what, we'll figure it out. But we want to make sure that you're being careful and safe. Be good.